Well, thank you viewers for tuning in this very minute. We have lots of interesting stories to bring to you, being the 1st of October. As we speak to you, there's a protest going on in Nigeria now. The revolution now is walking around Ibadan, walking around Lagos, and also in Abuja. In fact, they even went to the US Embassy to protest, saying that Buhari must resign. And also, the former governor of Ekiti Fayose said that this regime is the worst in Nigeria's history. Why not stay tuned while I bring you this news in details. Buhari's administration worst in Nigeria's history, Fayose. Former governor of Ekiti State, Ayodele Fayose, has said the only thing that will give Nigerians unspeakable joy as the country turns 60 will be the announcement of the resignation of the president, Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired. He said this regime is the worst in Nigeria's history. Fayose, in his message, said he noted that the country is presently in a coma. The message was made available to journalists by his spokesman. The former governor said there was nothing to celebrate in the country. The country has been bedeviled with insecurity, hunger, barefaced corruption, and bad governance. He said the government is for the people and not the people for the government. It must therefore be accountable to the people. The reality is that Nigerians are not happy with the present situation of the country, Nigeria. Also, that the present government has appeared to be worst in the history of Nigeria, Mr. Fayose added. He said Nigerians are not happy about the debt accumulated by this government because they can't see anything being done with the money borrowed. Nigerians are angry that they can no longer go to their farms, travel the roads, and even sleep in their homes without the fear of being killed, kidnapped, or hijacked by armed bandits. Nobody wants Nigeria to disintegrate. Rather, Nigerians want to live their life normally without minding which party is in government. And as it appears, living in Nigeria has been made extremely difficult in this current regime. Painfully, most of those who are desirous of leaving the country for greener pastures are unable to do so because advanced or developed countries have banned Nigerians from coming into their country. The already weak shoulders of Nigerians are being made to carry too much burden, and they have right to show their displeasure. Revolution Now protesters storms US embassies, saying Buhari must resign. Members of the Revolution Now went to protest over the security and socio-economic situation in Nigeria. They are demanding the resignation of the president of Nigeria, saying the insecurity in the country has skyrocketed, hunger, and so much insurgency. The leader of the protesters wielded a big banner saying Buhari has failed, resign now, and other placards were lifted up in the US Embassy, being the Thursday, 1st of October. They are saying that Buhari must resign. They are walking around Nigeria. They are protesting currently in Abuja, protesting currently in Lagos, protesting currently in Ibadan, and saying that the government has failed the country and the president should resign. Saying the youth has no vote of confidence in the country's political leadership, and the country is in shambles under Buhari's led administration. And under this administration, hardship has been redefined, hunger has been redefined, and so many insecurity situations like the banditry, the Boko Haram, the killing in southern Kaduna. They are saying that in this regime so many evil things are happening and they want the president to resign. Well, the former governor of Ekiti State says that this regime is the worst throughout the history of Nigeria. Well, I think we will agree with him, knowing fully well that if you check out the prices of foodstuffs, the prices of petroleum, the prices of fertilizers, and the prices of gari rice, these are common things that the masses feed on daily. You will see that in this regime, it has skyrocketed and it has increased so high that even the poor man cannot find food to eat. And the former governor of Ekiti Fayose, he said that this regime is the worst in Nigerian history. And as we speak, as I'm talking to you now, protesters are walking around Nigeria. They call themselves the Revolution Now, going about saying that the president must resign, that Buhari has failed, and this administration must resign for something else to come. They cannot wait till 2023 before a change can be made. So now we'll be talking about what these protesters are doing. Revolution Now is a protesting group that are protesting, saying that the president must resign. And we have seen in some situations, like in the Ibadan, Inspector General of Police in Ibadan said that there will be no protest in Ibadan on the 1st of October, being today. I think that's a wrong move. According to the Constitution, Nigerians have the right to express themselves verbally. They have the right to form a peaceful protest. They have the right to carry placards to express themselves. If things are not going well in the nation, Nigerians have the right to walk on the streets and say no to any form of corruption. Because the corruption is so obvious and it's unbearable for Nigerians to take. Everything is increasing, and some group of elites are living in comfort, while majority, the masses, are busy suffering. So they are going about saying that the president must resign, and I wonder why the police are stopping them. Even today as we speak, a journalist for the Punch newspaper, the police attacked him and even broke his head. I can't bring the video to you because it contains some kind of violence and blood and on the ground and so many things, but a journalist covering the Revolution Now protest, a police came and attacked him. Some group of police came, armed police, beat him up and broke his head. Can you imagine? We have lost our rights to even express ourselves as Nigerians. What is this country turning into? But these people are only carrying placards. They have no arms, no ammunition, no weapon. Only placards, cardboard, saying and coming out to express themselves, and the police are attacking them. I think this is against the Nigerian Constitution, and this should not be allowed. I think the Revolution Now people are saying they should be heard. Give them a voice. Nigerians have the right to speak. The police brutalized a photojournalist, Ayodele, of the Punch newspaper. He was attacked by heavily armed policemen while he was covering this October 1st protest by the Revolution Now. Heavy security as youths protest in Ibadan. Angry youth on Thursday, being the 1st of October, staged a peaceful protest against the rule of Nigeria, who are members of the Revolution Now and other groups, said Nigerians suffering more than before despite the promises made by the president during his election. The protesters were forced to change the venue to a filling station along the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway as armed policemen took over the venue they have planned to use for their protest. About 10 police cars and vans were stationed around, while major streets in Ibadan, Iwo Road, under bridge, were also manned by police and some police vans. The Deputy Inspector General of Police said the police will not allow any procession on October 1st. But the protesting youth said the police might have stopped them from using the popular places, but the police cannot stop them from expressing their displeasure of the current state of Nigeria. The chairman of Revolution Now in Oyo State, Rotimi Ogunlana, told the Punch that the hardship, insecurity, massive corruption among government appointees have become unbearable for Nigerians. Nigeria is not working at 60. He said, and we are even worse than how we started. He said many Nigerians cannot even afford 3 square meals a day. Things are getting worse, and that is why they have come out to let them know that they can't stop us and the protest must go on. He said they prioritize their comfort above the basic needs of the majority. He also added that October 1st is not worth celebrating in any way. He said October 1st is not a day to be celebrated. No electricity supply, no increase in the price of petrol, and the masses are suffering daily. So we need a peaceful revolution because things are getting worse. He said we can't sit back and watch the country go into extinction. Somebody must do something, and that is why the Revolution Now group has been formed. That is what the leader said. So they are marching around saying that something must be done about Nigeria quick and fast. They can't wait till 2023. That's the next election, because it's over 3 years from now. They can't wait for that long. They say something must be done now before things get worse, saying that the current situation in Nigeria is so bad that the masses can't afford food, the masses are barely struggling, and the situation of the country is getting worse. So they need something to be done now. And I think that'll be all for today. thank you for staying tuned till this very minute. This is Glee Info and I am Favor Bashi. You can also check me out on www.gleeinfo.com. Well, if you haven't subscribed now, please, I would love you to hit that subscribe button because you will do us a very big favor. By the time you hit the subscribe button, also hit the bell by the side so whenever we drop our daily content, you will get notified. Once you do that, you'll be motivating us to create more quality, wonderful content for you. Keep watching Glee Info and Jesus loves you.